People get so excited, very excited about leaving the country, especially when they get their visas, that they don't really understudy the country that they're going to and actually the culture. Now, as you may know, most immigrants, when they travel to many countries, Europe, US, Canada, Australia, UK, one of the things that normally happens is that we begin to experience certain cultural differences. For instance, you can say you have a cultural shock because from where you're coming from, this is the way people do things. But there's also what we call internal cultural difference that happens within people, especially couples. So that is why you realize that most time when people leave Nigeria, for instance, you will constantly say when they travel to another country, let's say Canada, Australia, and all of that, you begin to understand that the way of life is different. For instance, I've had stories of people saying that they don't wash plates in their house, they don't cook food, they don't do that, they don't do that. That's maybe probably that's in Nigeria. They have lots of people, they have lots of people like helps and all of that. They have nannies and all of that that take care of kids and everything. But if you're coming to a country like Australia, a country like Canada, like you're traveling outside the country, you won't be able to have some of those things handy. But of course, they are available, but it's quite expensive, right? But that is what I'm trying to talk about. So that is the cultural difference that we need to understand. So as a man, for instance, if you were in Nigeria and all of that, maybe you just had a lot of house helps in the house, and you and your wife probably you just go to work, come back, and everything. You have your families all around you and everything, and they could take care of the kids. They could drive them back to school. They could drop them off and all of that. Over here, it's different. Is so different. And these are some of the things that I try to now start talking to people about, because I realized, because I have a live show I hold on TikTok. It's called Family Matters on Wednesday mornings, so Australian time. So most times when people come for that particular thing, you hear a lot of stories and all of that. And this is because people don't realize that they need to adjust. They need to begin to adapt to the new place they found themselves. You understand? Because it's no longer business as usual. I'm not going to tell you how to run your home or anything, or how to do your thing when you come over here. But what I'm going to say to you is simple, that you find what really works for you guys and make sure that it is justifiable. And if you're a Christian, of course, make sure that it is something that is scriptural, and that you make sure that you do it in the best way, that where it is both balanced. Because we've had couples complain about many things. We've had people who have actually even thought about separations and all of that. Not because they don't love each other, not because they don't want to live together, but because of people still hold on to certain mindsets, all right, certain mindset that cannot really thrive in a new location. You see no feature for new location, especially when probably you they come from Africa or something. So this is different. This video is specifically for my African descent. If you're in Canada, UK, Australia, any country you are right now, and you're African, this video is typically for you, and I want you to listen attentively. Learn to adjust. It is you, two of you against the world, not the other way around. Learn to adjust.